Welcome everybody, and today we will discuss about the assessment of partnership firms. Yes, you heard it right. How the partnership firms will be assessed, how their income is calculated, what are the tax rates to the partnership firm. All this we are going to find answers in this video. More than that, we will be solving problems in relation to partnership firm so that we will get super confidence on the topic. So are you all ready for the journey of assessment of partnership firms? Very good. First thing, you know what is partnership, right? If some people come together to do business, generally they start partnership, right? Partnership is a relationship between persons who agree to share the profits of the business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. This is what partnership definition we all know. Now, the rate applicable to partnership firms is 30%. That means if partnership earns 0 rupees or 100 crore rupees, still the rate will be for less income or more income, the rate will be same, that is 30%. Suppose a partnership firm has 10 lakhs income, then 30% means 3 lakhs. If the partnership firm has 1 crore income, then again 30%, 30 lakhs. If partnership firm has 3 crores income, again 30%, 9 lakhs. But what is the difference between 10 lakhs, 1 crore and 3 crores income is that if your income exceeds rupees 1 crore, what I said, partnership firm's income exceeds rupees 1 crore. In that case, partnership firm not only has to pay the tax rate which I discussed till now, but also has to pay additional 12% surcharge. And this surcharge 12% is not calculated on income, it is calculated on tax. Okay, in income tax wherever we hear surcharge, it is a tax on tax. Clear? So what I said, if income is 10 lakhs, 30%, 3 lakhs is your tax. Now will surcharge be added? Sir, the answer is no. Why? Sir, income is not more than 1 crore, right? Absolutely yes. So if the income is 1 crore, then again 30%, 30 lakhs is the tax. But then the question comes, if 30 lakhs is the tax, then will we add surcharge at the rate 12%? The answer is no. Why, sir? Because surcharge is applicable if your income exceeds 1 crore. So here on 1 crore income, 30% surcharge, 30 lakhs. So 30% tax, 30 lakhs. But no surcharge. Whereas I said 3 crores income, I said, right? On 3 crores, I said 30%. So 90 lakhs is your tax. On this 90 lakhs, you have to pay surcharge at the rate 12%. Now you tell me on 90 lakhs how much surcharge will come. Can you calculate and tell me? Right? 10 lakhs 80,000. So 90 lakhs is the tax on 3 crores plus 90 lakhs into 12% will be, right, 10 lakhs 80,000. So 90 lakhs plus 10 lakhs 80,000 will become 1 crore 80,000, right? And in all the three cases, whether the income is 10 lakhs, 1 crore or 3 crores, whatever the tax amount came on that, health and education cess is compulsory. Now if the tax is 3 crore 3 lakhs, still surcharge is health and education cess is there. If it is 10 lakhs income, 30% tax, so 3 lakhs. So on 3 lakhs, 4% health and education cess is there. Okay, yes. So 3 lakhs on that 4%, so 12,000, 3 lakhs 12,000 will come. If it is 1 crore, then 30 lakhs. Okay, then 1 lakh 20 will be there. 30 plus 1 lakh 20, right? And if your income is 3 crores, as I said, then in that case what will happen? you will have 90 lakhs tax, 10 lakhs 80,000 surcharge. When we add 1 crore 80,000, right? On that 1 crore 80,000, you will have to add 4% surcharge. Is it clear to all of you? This way we should remember. Now, whatever partnership earns, on that partnership has to pay the tax. There is no basic exemption limit like individuals. Individuals have up to 2,15,000 nil. Nothing as such in partnership. Every single rupee earned is taxable, right? And we know preparing P&L account in accounting, credit side incomes minus debit side expenditures, then we get the net profit, right? And this profit is distributed amongst the partners. On this profit, the partnership firms pays tax to the government, correct? Not accounting one. We will calculate separately in income tax. But in income tax also business income will be there, yes or no? There also we will take incomes minus expenditures. So when we get the income, on that we pay income tax. And do you feel that when that same income which is already taxed, when it is distributed to partners, should it be taxed again? The answer is no. That's why they said under section 10 subsection 2a, under section 10 subsection 2a, partnership firm under section 10 subsection 2a, what I said, under section 10 subsection 2a, whatever partner receives the share of profit from the firm, what I said, whatever the share of profit received by the partners from the firm is fully exempt from tax. Why it is exempt? Government is not doing any favor. Government simply said already the firm is paying tax, so again we don't want double taxation. That's it. That's why when the partner receives the share of profit, it is exempt under section 10 subsection 2a. Now, can partnership firm do the job? Sir, are you joking? I am not joking. Can partnership firm do a job? No. So can partnership firm get salary? No. So partnership firm don't have income from salary, but partnership firm has income from house property, business and profession, capital gains, other sources. So partnership firm may have income from these four heads, but not from salary. And moreover, generally partnership firms are registered under Partnership Act 1932, Indian Partnership Act 1932. Suppose it is an LLP, Limited Liability Partnership Act. It is also compulsory that it should be registered, okay, under LLP Act 2008, right? These two are covered here, okay, both are covered as partnership firms here. But for normal partnership firms, registration is not mandatory under the Partnership Act 1932, and even for claiming the status of partnership under income tax, registration is not mandatory. Okay. Now, we have to calculate the income, right? So, what we will take? Sales, gross receipts will be the revenue, right? Minus the expenses, then we get the business income, yes or no? So, we have to claim deductions for computing the income of the partnership. Now, under business head, that is PGBP section 30 to section 37, there are lot of deductions. Like any other business, partnership firm will also get all the benefits of deductions. And you already discussed in PGBP all these deductions, right? That will be claimed for sure. But additionally, they get the deductions under section 40B. Additionally, they get deductions under which section? Section 40B. Interest paid to partners and remuneration paid to partners. So under 40B, what are the two deductions? Interest paid to partners and remuneration paid to partners. These two are claimed as deduction. Great, you understood. But if it is so easy, so direct, can we say it is income tax? No, right? So section 185 jumps into the picture and says, hey, stop. Section 40B, please, you are giving interest paid to partners as deduction. You are giving remuneration paid to partners as deduction. Yes, but that deduction can be claimed only if conditions under section 184 are satisfied. Now, please understand, who is giving deduction? 40B. And who is talking now? 185. What that 185 is telling? That satisfy conditions under 184 to claim deductions under section 40B. Okay, then what are the conditions under 184? You should have a partnership agreement, first thing. 184 says partnership agreement you should have. Now we are not talking about that partnership should be registered. We are only talking about agreement should be there. Written agreement should be there. Their share, the partner's share should be certain. Partner's share should be certain. Okay, partner's share should be certain. So what we discussed till now, we discussed that there must be an agreement, partnership agreement. Second one, their share must be certain. And third important thing, when partnership files the income tax returns for the first time, right? When they file the income tax returns for the first time, at that time they should, along with the income tax return, they should also file, okay, along with income tax returns, they should also file, what they should file? Along with income tax returns, they should also submit partnership agreement. That's what I wanted to say. कभी कभी हम भी भूलते हैं यार, ठीक है? So section 144 we are discussing now, and that is best judgment assessment. Suppose you don't file the returns, you don't give information when asked, the assessing officer will say, I will do the assessment based on my information. So that is best judgment assessment. That means the assessee failed somewhere. Such failures under section 144 should not happen. That's what they said. So if you satisfy these four conditions under section 184, then you can claim deductions under section 40B. Okay, clear to all of you? Yes, no, yes sir. Now what are that four conditions? I already said, but आपके स्क्रीन पर कुछ और दिखता है और सर की जबान पर कुछ और. अरे यार कुछ टेंशन मत लो, दोनों भी सेम है. So first thing, in your notes you can see that partnership should be evidenced by instrument. Arey, they are saying nothing but an agreement copy should be there. Along with the return, you should submit the partnership agreement, that instrument they said. Second point. Third thing they said, the share of the partners must be certain in the instrument. Very easy 3 points. And fourth, no failure under section 144, that is best judgment assessment should be done. Best judgment assessment in detail. Okay, assessment procedures chapter, there you can see this. Okay, great. So if four conditions are satisfied under section 184, then you can claim deduction under section 40B. 40B. What are that deductions? First one, obviously interest, right? Because under 40B, two items only we discussed. One is remuneration, second one is interest. Okay, so let's discuss about interest first. Is interest allowed as deduction? The answer is yes. But if it is so easy, then can we say it is income tax? No, right? So here also some conditions. First thing, the interest should be authorized by the deed. Now, sometimes we use the word agreement, sometimes we use the word deed, sometimes we use the word instrument. Is there any problem? No, right? We should be habituated with multiple words. These are all synonyms in our usage. Okay. So basically the interest should be authorized by the deed. And second thing, the payment of interest should be done after the date of the deed. Okay. If these two conditions are satisfied. Hey, for claiming interest, two conditions are there. First, interest should be, payment of interest should be authorized by the deed. Second one, instrument भी बोलो कोई problem नहीं है. Second one, payment should be done after the date of the deed. Payment should be done after the date of the deed. Clear? Happy all of you? Yes, sir. Now come to the second story. Okay, sir. Condition satisfied. But how much deduction? Again some points. Least of the following, minimum of the following is allowed as deduction. So least of the following or minimum of the following is allowed as deduction. What is it? They simply said that either the actual interest paid as per the deed, actual interest paid as per the deed, and second one 12%, whichever is lower, that much you can claim as deduction. Okay. Now sir, you said that actual interest paid as per the deed or 12% per annum, whichever is lower, we can claim as deduction. That's okay. But please tell us, sir, something that if suppose we paid extra interest than that, what to do with that? It is disallowed. Now, whatever we said, minimum of the two is allowed, I said. So, beyond that, above that, whatever is extra, is disallowed, not allowed. Sir, what does that mean? That means when we compute the income, whatever is minimum can be deducted for computing business income. And extra is there, na? That is not allowed to be deducted. Even after payment, yes, even after payment, not allowed as deduction. Okay. Sir, in the P&L account, if already the total interest is deducted, in that whatever is allowed, that is also there, and whatever is disallowed, that is also there. So both are deducted, then what to do? Then we have to differentiate both. What is allowed, keep it separate. What is disallowed, keep it separate. And that which is disallowed, not allowed, wrongly deducted as per income tax, we can say, should be added back. Correct? Suppose example, you are traveling on a route through Google Map. You just went some 1000 meters extra you traveled. Where you had to take left, you did not take left, but you went straight 1000 meters little forward. Obviously, you will come back, right? Same way, you additionally deducted something extra. So we have to come back. That means give back, add back. Suppose in your Kirana general store you paid some extra money. What that shopkeeper will do? Give it back to you. So same way we have to give it back. The disallowed amount, that is add back. Okay. Wrong expenditure deducted, add back. Okay. Clear to all of you? Yes, sir. Now we understood this. But what about interest paid to representative partners? I have to discuss this. Representative partner means generally active partner, actual partner is not able to give time. He is busy. So he appointed a representative partner. On behalf of the actual partner, some other will be acting in the firm. Now if any interest is paid on capital to the representative partner, it is treated like we discussed till now. But if the payment is not interest on capital, but it may be interest on loan, such that, then whatever is the extra, that will be added back. Oh sorry, entire interest paid will be added back. Okay. Suppose you satisfy 184 conditions, then 40B deductions can be claimed. If you fail to satisfy, then we cannot claim the deduction. That's it. Same way, representative partner also interest related conditions are there. If you satisfy interest on capital related conditions under section 40B, then it's okay, you will claim the deduction. If you fail, whatever extra is there, that will be disallowed. If there is no deed, then entire amount disallowed, added back. Okay? Sir, sometimes partners withdraw some money. We call it as drawings. What we can do with that drawings, sir? The drawings will be income, right? Partner drew extra money. On that he is paying interest to the firm. For firm, interest on drawings is an income, yes or no? So when it is income, it should be taxable. So firm will pay tax on interest income from drawings. That's it. So it should be considered as income while computing business income. Absolutely yes. Okay. Shall we do some problems on interest to really understand practically how it happens? Shall we? Yeah. Now, what is the interest allowed as deduction under section 40B and what is disallowed? That we are going to compute in this problem. So let's see case A. They said interest on capital as per books of accounts. They gave 20,000. Rate of interest allowed to partner again 10%. Hey, this is allowed. That means actually paid. Interest allowed as per partnership deed again 10%. So as per deed 10%. This is also paid also 10%. So when we think, we have to understand that before we write anything, what we will do is, let us write in a very row wise format. Okay. Interest allowed under section 40B, lower of the following. So what I am going to do is, I am going to write case A, B, C, D, E in a row, right? You can see like this. Here interest allowed to partners under section 40B. Then we'll write least of the following. Then we'll write 1, 2, 3, whatever are there. Then case A, case B, case C, case D, case E. Okay. Right? This way we will write. This way we can save more and more time, I feel. Yeah. Very good. Now, interest allowed to partners under section 40B, least of the following we wrote. In that we have to write in the row 1, row 2, row 2, row 3, row 4, we will write 3 things. What are they? First one, actual interest paid. Second one, interest as per deed. Third one, what is it? Third one, statutory limit on interest. Third one, statutory limit on interest. Shall we do case A? Yeah. So now case A is the second column for it, correct? As. So in that, actual what is it? Paid. First one 10%. As per deed again 10%. And the third one is how much? Statutory limit 12%. So out of these three, what is allowed, you tell me? Sir, 10, 10, 12. So whatever is lower is allowed, 10% allowed. Right? Now, we'll write the fourth thing in the same column, that is interest disallowed. Interest disallowed. There only we'll do small workings and we'll do the whole solution. Okay? Yeah. What is interest disallowed? Tell me. Simple. Right? We can say, because 12% is the deduction, 10% actual, 10% as per deed. So obviously whatever is paid, that is allowed. So we will write not applicable, nil we can write, okay. So interest disallowed, we will write nil. In case A, what is it? Nil. Now come to case B, 30,000 is the interest paid, 30,000 is the interest paid, then 15% is there as per the payment which is done. So we will write in the first one 15%, second one 12%, and statutory limit third one again 12%. Now in these three, what is lower? 15, 12, 12, sir, 12 is lower. So what is allowed is 12, right? Actually paid 15. So that 3% extra is there, now that is disallowed. So in disallowed column, we will do small workings and write the solution itself, there itself. We will not waste time, okay? Very good. 30,000 into, disallowed is 3%, right? 3 by 15. 30,000 into 3 by 15 is equal to 6,000 rupees. Is equal to 6,000 rupees. That's it. Simple. That means this 30,000 into 3 by 15, we got 6,000. That 6,000 we have to add back. Suppose in your P&L account, they gave in the question that P&L account debited interest 30,000 is interest debited to P&L account. Then in this case we 6,000 we have to add to the profit to get to the profit as per income tax, okay, right? Unnecessarily this 6,000 is deducted, so wrongly deducted, so what we do, we have to add it back, right? That's it. Come to case C, everybody. Here again 30,000 is there, so 15% we will write as per the paid. First point is 15%. Then as per the deed, silent we will write. In the deed we will write silent only. And statutory limit 12%. Now in these three, what is allowed? Simple. If deed is silent, nothing is allowed. Correct? So entire interest paid without any calculations, right? Entire interest paid 30,000 will be added back. So disallowed will be 30,000. Write down. Disallowed will be 30,000. For bracket we will write something. Okay. So you all understood what to write? Yeah. In bracket we can write as per deed nothing is allowed. As per deed nothing is allowed. Let's come to the D point. Everybody ready, I feel. D. D what they said, 30,000 is the interest. Correct. Then 20%, so write down 20%. Then 18% as per the deed and 12% as per statutory limit. So 30, sorry if I am wrong, 20, 18 and 12. 20, 18, 12 is the right one. 20, 18, 12. 20%, 18%, 12%. These three are right. 20%, 18%, 12%. Three are right. Okay. Out of this, what is lower? Sir, 12% is lower. So, what is allowed? Only 12% allowed. Okay. But actually paid how much? Sir, 20% is actually paid. But how much is allowed? Sir, 12%. Yes. So, how much is disallowed? Sir, 20 is paid, 12 is allowed. So, 20 minus 12, 8% is disallowed. Okay. So, shall we calculate disallowed amount? So, in the fourth, 30,000 into 8 by 20. 30,000 into 8 by 20. 12,000 is disallowed. 30,000 into 8 by 20, 12,000 is disallowed. 30,000 into 8 by 20, 12,000 is disallowed. Okay, absolutely right. So you understood this 12,000 should be added to the profit. Suppose in your P&L account 30,000 is debited, then we have to add 12,000 in D case. Okay, chalo. E, 30,000 is the interest. Let's write down in the solution. 15% actually paid, 10% as per deed, and statutory limit 12%. Right, all these three. Very good. Now 15, 10, 12. What is lower of the three? Sir, 10% is lower. This 10% is allowed as deduction. कितना allow करेंगे? Sir, 10% allowed. But what is paid? Sir, 15 is paid, sir. And allowed 10%. Okay. So paid 15 minus 10 allowed. So 5% not allowed. Are you okay with it? Absolutely okay. 5% not allowed. Now what we need to do is we have to calculate disallowed amount. Come to the disallowed column. 30,000 is the interest into 5% not allowed divided by 15%. So 30,000 into 5 by 15. 30,000 into 5 by 15. 10,000 is the right answer. 10,000 is the right answer. Okay. This way we should understand the topic. Clear? Absolutely clear. Chalo. So what happened? We understood 10,000 is the disallowed amount. 30,000 into 5 by. Last case F we have to discuss now. Super fast we'll do. 30,000 is the interest. Let's write down in the columns. Hey, what is it? Actually paid 30%. 30% also as per deed. Again, statutory limit 12%. Clear? Yeah. 30, 30, 12. What is lower? Sir, 12% is lower. Okay. So, actually paid 30. 12 is allowed. So, what is disallowed? Sir, 30 minus 12, 18% disallowed. Very good. So, let's calculate disallowed amount. 30,000 into 18 by 30. 30,000 into 18 by 30. 30,000 into 18 by 30. So how much it will come to? 18,000 rupees. 30,000 into 18 by 30. 18,000 rupees. So this 18,000 is disallowed. Okay? Yeah. So in P&L account, if they give 30,000 as interest, then what will you do? Sir, 18,000 will add back to profit to compute business income. Suppose this 30,000 is not given in P&L account, but given in adjustment, then what will you do? Ignore, right? And whatever is the actual interest, that we need to deduct. So ultimately our purpose should be to ensure that correct amount is allowed as deduction. If suppose some extra wrong amount is also deducted, then for correction we will add it back. If nothing is allowed as deduction, then we will deduct the correct amount to ensure the correctness in solving the problem. That's it. Okay. Shall we discuss about remuneration? Now we have to discuss about the remuneration to the partners. Now when I say remuneration, you should understand that remuneration may be salary, it may be fees, it may be commission, it may be bonus paid to the partner. So remuneration basically means salary, commission, fees, bonus paid to the partners. Clear to all of you? Yes, sir. Now remuneration will be allowed, but subject to some conditions again. What are they? Hey, if somebody is a sleeping partner, will we pay allow give him any remuneration? क्या सोने के लिए सैलरी देते? नहीं देते रे भाई. Right? For sleeping no salary. Only to the working partners the salary is paid. So basically what I said, remuneration is allowed only to working partners. Second one, as per the partnership deed. Third one, the payment should be done after allowed under the deed. If these three conditions are satisfied, then yes, remuneration is allowed to the partners. What are they? Hey, only to the working partners as per the partnership deed agreement. Okay. Third, after the date of agreement, the payment should be. If these three conditions are satisfied, then yes, deduction is allowed. Now come to the next part. How much? Okay. If we satisfy these three conditions, deduction is allowed. Till this point, I don't have any problem. But how much? The answer is whatever you paid. Itna easy? No. Actual amount paid or maximum deduction as per section 40B, whichever is lower. So what I said, actual amount paid or maximum deduction as per 40B, whichever is lower will be allowed as deduction. दोनों में से जो कम है, whichever is lower, right? Minimum of the following two, that is actual remuneration paid or maximum deduction as per section 40B, whichever is lower will be allowed as deduction. Okay. Actual will be given in the question, so we don't have any problem with it. What is maximum deduction as per section 40B? Again we have to compute. This is what income tax is. You just open one layer, again new layer will be seen. You open that layer, another layer will be seen. Now this can be the reason for torture, and this can be the reason for more explorations and creating interest and opportunity to earn great income. So how you take it is what your fate will be. Let's go forward. Now what we need to do, we have to compute maximum remuneration as per section 40, and that is based on the book profit. Okay, it is based on the book profit. Okay, so what it is, let's understand. First thing, suppose example you are into loss, so your firm did not get any loss. Okay, so your firm did not get any profit, so you are into loss. If I have said wrong, correct it. So please remember, your firm is into loss. Then maximum 1,50,000 is allowed as deduction. Kitna? Maximum 1,50,000 allowed as deduction. Maximum 1,50,000 allowed as deduction. Clear? Yes, sir. Come to the second story. The second story says that suppose you got 1 crore loss. Same thing explaining again. You got 1 crore loss. So what is the salary allowed? 1,50,000. You got just 10 lakhs loss. Again 1,50,000 only. Suppose you got 1 lakh loss. Then again 1,50,000. No. Right? Your actual loss or 1,50,000, whichever is lower. Nothing as such rules are there. 1,50,000 will be allowed in case of loss. There is no if, there is no but. That's it. Don't compare with any other things. Did you understand? I tried to confuse you, obviously. Because many a times what students do is, oh, we have to compare with loss. Then whichever is lower will be allowed. No, nothing. If it is loss, 1,50,000 allowed. That's it. Okay. Chal. Suppose you are into profit and your book profits are up to 3 lakhs. Then 90% of the book profit subject to 3 lakhs and 1,50,000. Out of these 3, out of these 2, 2, whichever is higher, not lower, higher. Suppose your book profit is 2 lakhs. I used the word book profit, meaning I will discuss after 2 minutes. Okay. Shall. Book profit is 2 lakhs. Then 2 lakhs into 90%, 1,80,000. Again, actual 1 lakh 50 here given. So 1 lakh 50 or 1 lakh 80, whichever is higher, so 1 lakh 80 will be allowed. So if your book profit is 2 lakhs, multiply 2 lakhs with 90%, get 1 lakh 80, compare with statutory limit, that is 1 lakh 50, whichever is higher will be the maximum remuneration. But suppose your book profit is 4 lakhs rupees, then what to do? So up to 3 lakhs book profit, 90% or 1 lakh 50. So 3 lakhs into 90%, 2 lakh 70, 3 lakhs into 90%, 2 lakh 70 or 1 lakh 50, whichever is higher. So 2 lakh 70 we will take. I said your book profit is 4 lakhs. So how much is beyond 3 lakhs? Just 1 lakh into 60%. That extra 1 lakh into 60%. So 60,000. So earlier you got 2 lakh 70, now you got 60. When we do the total, 3 lakh 30,000. So 2 lakh 70 plus 60, 3 lakh 30 is the maximum remuneration allowed. So always try to compute like this along with me. Chalo, I am giving you homework. 10 lakhs is your MCQ question आ सकता है इसलिए दे रहा हूँ. Is your book profit. Can you compute and tell what is the answer? Chalo, I am giving you 1 minute time. Yeah, I am just sitting relaxed with an intention that you will do and tell me the answer. Absolutely right. Your answer should be 3 lakhs tuck till 3 lakhs. You should get 90% of 3 lakhs is 2 lakh 70 or 1 lakh 50, whichever is higher. So 2 lakh 70 you should get. And what is extra? Sir, more than 3 lakhs is 7 lakhs. How you got? Sir, book profit 10 lakhs minus 3 lakhs we did. So we got 7 lakhs. Now 7 lakhs into 60%, how much it will be? 4 lakhs 20, correct? Absolutely right. 7 lakhs into 60%, 4 lakh 20. 4 lakh 20 plus 2 lakh 70, how much it will come to? How much it will come to? 6 lakhs 90,000 you will get. Absolutely right answer. So 2 lakh 70 plus 4 lakh 20. How much? 2 lakh 70 plus 4 lakh 20. So it will be 2 lakh 90, 3 lakh 90, 4 lakh 90, 5 lakh 90, 6 lakh 90. This should be the answer. This way you should compute the answer when it is coming to computation of maximum remuneration for the purpose of deduction under section 40B. But then tell me, very important thing, what is book profit? Did I discuss till now? That's why we call this as income tax. When you open one layer, another layer comes. So next layer is book profit. So always remember, first we will do now the 4 steps in the book profit, and after that only this up to 3 lakhs, beyond 3 lakhs, all that rules will be applicable. Okay? Yeah. So how to compute book profit? First step is compute the net profit. Now don't worry, in your questions they will give you net profit. Second thing, adjustment under section 28 to section 44 has to be done. No problem, because we did all PGBP problems, you will be able to do it. Suppose accounting depreciation is there, that we have to add back. Depreciation as per income tax, that we will deduct, right? Cash payment beyond 10,000 not allowed. So if it is debited to P&L, then add back. Any expenditures which are allowed on cash basis, if they are due, then if it is debited to P&L account, wrongly debited we will treat. So add back. Like that, section 28 to section 44, there are so many things which we already discussed, just try to recollect some things. Let's understand. Step 2 is over. Now we will get gross book profit before remuneration and unobserved depreciation, right? So we have to add back all the remuneration, whatever is there, that we have to add back, and excess interest is there now beyond 12%, that also has to be added back. So we did 3 steps. Whatever remuneration debited to P&L account, add back. Sir, if it is given in adjustment, not debited to P&L account, then ignore, don't add back. But if it is debited to P&L account, then only add back. Because if something is wrong, we will correct by adding it back. Okay, something is wrongly debited, we will add back to correct. Okay, so same with remuneration. In step 3 we added. Fourth step is unobserved depreciation. Unobserved depreciation we are allowed to deduct while computing the book profit. Okay, for computing the actual book profit, we will deduct unobserved depreciation. So till now, after adding the remuneration, we got gross book profit before unobserved depreciation, right? Right. So we have to deduct unobserved depreciation to get the book profit. So deduct, what's wrong with it? In the question they will give unobserved depreciation, we'll deduct it, no problem. But there is some litigation here also, that after deducting unobserved depreciation, so whatever your gross book profit before this unobserved depreciation, from that you deduct unobserved depreciation. But ensure that your book profit don't go below business loss. So that means your book profit should be either more than or equal to your business loss, brought forward business loss. That was the purpose. That means simply ensure whatever your gross book profit, you deduct unobserved depreciation, only that much which will ensure that your book profit is not less than business loss. If suppose you can deduct entire unobserved depreciation and still your book profit is more, then deduct entire unobserved depreciation, no problem. But after deducting unobserved depreciation, if your book profit goes below business loss, then please ensure that your unobserved depreciation is restricted to such amount which will ensure your book profit to be not less than business loss. That's it. Now, once we do this, we should also consider that this book profit, these computations, all are relating to PGBP head. So we have nothing to do with house property chapter or capital gains chapter or other sources chapter. These three we will ignore till this computation. Okay? Yeah, only ensure we focus on PGBP part. And last thing which we should understand, that 80C to 80U deductions also will not be allowed here for computation of book profit. Now let's assume that you computed book profit. What next? Next, your maximum remuneration. Okay, you will compute. What next? Then compare that maximum with actual remuneration. Whichever is lower is allowed as per section 40B. Okay, what next then? Then you have to compute your total income now. What to do? You have to compute your total income. How will you compute? Take gross book profit. That means book profit before unobserved depreciation, and do all the deduct all the remuneration part which is allowed. Okay, book profit before unobserved depreciation, let us take. From that remuneration we will deduct, right? Yeah. Then I will ask you, should you deduct brought forward business loss and unobserved depreciation? So I will always tell you, first deduct brought forward business loss, and if still some profit is left, then deduct unobserved depreciation. Why so? The reason is very clear. Unobserved depreciation is allowed for unlimited number of years, whereas brought forward business loss only for maximum how many years? 8 years. How many years? Only for 8 years it is allowed. That's why we are deducting this first. Now you may say, sir, थोड़ा सा ऊपर से गया. We did not understand some things. Please, whatever I said, just go little bit back. Write all whatever I said blindly. First write that. And now once you wrote everything, solve the problem with me. You will understand, sir, super easy it became solving the problem. Till now it was so complicated, it became very simple. Yes, it will. Shall we practice and see how simple the problems are? Yeah. Hey, as we discussed the remuneration related discussion, the treatment, then we discussed about interest. Let's discuss about two partners. They are Uttar and Dakshin. Wow, great names. Partners, okay, Uttar and Dakshin are partners of PP traders furnishing the following details. Their P&L account is given for 31st March 2022. Particulars amount is given. Then they gave bonus to employees, interest on loan, then other expenses, salary to partners, interest to partners, and then depreciation. On the credit side, we can see only interest on drawings, which is extra. Come to the adjustments, because once we see the adjustments, then each and every point I will discuss in detail with you. Okay. So come to the adjustment, that is additional information. Depreciation for the year as per section 32, that means as per income tax is given. Then they said during the last year firm has incurred loss of rupees 8,50,000, and in that 8,50,000, 50,000 is unabsorbed depreciation. So in simple language we can say 50,000 is unabsorbed depreciation and 8 lakhs is business loss. Then interest on loan taken from bank is yet to be paid. So they did not pay. Okay. Compute the total income of firm. Now we have to calculate the total income of the firm. But for computing the total income, we cannot start calculating directly, because there is a remuneration to partners. So for that we need to compute book profit, right? Then interest adjustment, that is anyhow small. But these two are very big things. And because the book profit is big one, remuneration is the big one, and unobserved depreciation also plays a very important role. So to calculate all these things properly, treat all these things properly, let us first do the three things first. Okay. So let's write down the solution. One after the other I will discuss. Okay. Write down. Working note 1. Computation of remuneration. Oh, sorry. I will do one thing. Computation of book profit. Yeah, we'll do book profit first, then only remuneration. So computation of book profit and remuneration allowed. And remuneration allowed to the partners. So computation of book profit and remuneration allowed to the partners. Particulars, details, amount. So particulars, details, amount. Now whenever I am talking about the book profit, remuneration, it has nothing to do with house property head, capital gains head and other sources head. only it is concerned to business income. So that we will write in the solution first. Right? Are you ready? Yeah. So write down in the particulars column profits and gains of business or profession. Write down profits and gains of business or profession. Clear to all of you? Always we discussed in book profit computation there are 4 steps. First step is computing accounting profit, then adjusting section 28 to 44 sections as per income tax. Then we discussed remuneration should be added back, excess interest should be added back. Then we discussed unobserved depreciation should be deducted. Right, these 4 things we discussed, yes or no. So let us take, we have to calculate net profit, but in the question it is already given. So let us take directly. So net profit 87,500. Net profit 87,500. Now I will tell you certain things, listen carefully. One way is that you take incomes as per Income Tax Act minus expenditures allowed as per Income Tax Act. Now this is how we can actually compute our business income or total income. But if you directly do, most of the work will be repetitive, because in accounting also salaries is there, bad debts is there, many items are there in accounting which will be treated alike in income tax also. So now why to duplicate the work? So for that purpose what we decided that let us not take incomes as per income tax and deduct expenditures as per income tax. Let us directly take net profit as per accounting, that is 87,500, and whatever is not right as per income tax, let us correct it. Right? Because in whole accounting there may be very few things which income tax may not agree with. That will ease our job, right? That's why whatever is debited to P&L account, that is wrongly debited. That means some extra amount is debited, that is deducted, or some expenditure which is not allowed as per income tax is shown. So that we will add back. Okay. So that's what we are going to do now. Write down. Add expenditure disallowed. Add expenditure disallowed but debited in P&L account. But debited in P&L account. Add expenditure disallowed but debited in P&L account. Now debit side of P&L account, let us observe. Let's start. First thing, bonus paid to employees. Anything given about it somewhere? No, nothing. And okay, as per income tax, okay, as per accounting it is debited, deducted, nothing wrong. But as per income tax, is it allowed? So section 36 says that bonus paid to employees, section 36, okay, bonus paid to employees is allowed. Only thing, it should be paid, not due. Here also it is paid. So whatever is to be done as per income tax, same is done in accounting. So now do we need to do any changes? जो करना था वो कर दिया, right? Whatever has to be done is done. So why to worry? Ignore. Okay? So that's why we will not touch it. Second item, interest on loan taken from bank rupees 45. Now obviously interest should be allowed. It is for the purpose of business. Section 30 says, 36 says, interest on borrowed capital is allowed as deduction. But wait, there is an adjustment. That adjustment number 3 says that the loan taken from bank is yet to be paid. And there is one section called as section 43B it says any interest on loan from bank, NBFCs will be allowed on payment basis only. That means if it is due, not allowed. So that means in accounting it is allowed, because in accounting we follow accrual basis. But as per income tax, 43B disallows it. So we have to add back, right? We have to correct it as per income tax, right? So write down, we wrote already, add expenses disallowed but debited to P&L account. So there we will write first item, interest on loan from bank. Interest on loan from bank. In bracket we will write disallowed by section 43 capital B. We will write disallowed by section 43B. Now what is the amount? We will write in inner column 45,000. Okay. Other expenses, they are allowed as deduction, nothing is specified, so income tax also allows. Salary to partners. As per step 3, salary should be added, we discussed or not. So let us add that. Salary to partners, 2,44,000 is given Uttar and 4,88,000 for Dakshin. When we do the total, it comes to 7,32,000. So write down salary to partners, right? Added back. Next step. So salary to partners 7,32,000 inner column. Interest on capital, is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed, but only up to 12%. But here how much they are showing? 15%. Is this allowed? Up to 12 it is allowed. That extra 3% is not allowed. Okay, so when it is not allowed and wrongly deducted here, we have to correct it. So whatever is wrongly deducted, we will rightly add back. Okay, so wrongly we put minus symbol, so to correct it we will put it plus symbol, that's it. So in add we will write interest on capital. Interest on capital 4,500 is given for Uttar and Dakshin 6,000 is given. So totally 10,500 I feel. Yes, it is into 3 by 15. Right, 3% is disallowed, no? That's why 2,100 should be the answer, correct? Let us write down. Then only one thing left in the P&L account, and that is depreciation of accounting. Hey, depreciation as per income tax we will allow, not as per accounting. So write down depreciation now in the inner column. 40,000 it will be, right? $40,000 depreciation. Now we have 45,000, 7,32,000 plus 2,100 plus 40,000. So totally debit side there is no other thing, right? So we will directly add all these four. 8 lakhs 19,100. Yes, 8 lakhs 19,100 we will write. 7 lakhs 32,000 plus 45,000 plus 40 plus 2,100. So it will come to 8 lakhs 19,100. Now you have net profit. $87,500, correct? And plus these add items. How much is the add item? You tell me. Yeah, 8 lakhs 19,000 something is there, na? 8 lakhs 19,100. So when we add these two, we will get 2 lakhs, sorry, 9 lakhs 6,600. net profit plus 8 lakhs 19,100. Total comes to 9 lakhs 6,600. Now we also have to deduct certain things. When we added some things, we have to deduct. Now see, on the credit side, interest on drawings is there. That is a valid income, it is taxable. So we will ignore that interest on drawings. Nothing is there on the credit side to check. And when we see the adjustment, we covered everything. Unobserved we will cover later on. Only depreciation is left, so let's do that. Less expenditures allowed but less expenditure allowed but not debited in P&L account. Expenditure allowed but not debited in P&L account. Expenditure allowed but not debited in P&L account. How much? Depreciation. How much is the depreciation amount? 30,000. Right? You can see in the adjustments, depreciation as per section 32, it is 30,000. Now we have to deduct this 30,000 from 9 lakh 6,600. So 9 lakh 6,600 minus 30,000, 8 lakh 76,600 will come. 8 lakh 76,600. Now we can use the word book profit before unobserved depreciation. So 8 lakh 76,600 means what? Book profit before unobserved depreciation. So still we did not get total book profit. Book profit before unobserved depreciation. Now in the question when we see additional point, they said unobserved depreciation is 50,000 and brought forward business loss is 8 lakhs. Correct. Now as per the rule, you remember what is the rule? Sir, we can deduct unobserved depreciation to know the actual book profit. Okay, that means from 8 lakh 76,600 we can deduct 50,000. Yes sir. The result should not be less than business loss. So result will be 8 lakhs 26,600 and business loss is 8 lakhs. So this book profit is not less than business loss. So that's why we can deduct entire amount of unobserved depreciation. Okay? Yeah. If suppose example, after deducting this unobserved depreciation, the book profit would have gone below 8 lakhs. Then we would have restricted that unobserved depreciation to such extent where the result, that is book profit, don't go below 8 lakhs. So let's write down less unobserved depreciation allowed to the extent that less unobserved depreciation allowed to the extent that the remaining book profit is not less than brought forward business losses. The remaining book profit is not less than brought forward business losses. So anyhow not less than, that's why we will deduct 50,000. We will write 50,000. So from 8 lakh 76,600, if we deduct 50,000, then we will get book profit of 8 lakhs 26,600. we'll get book profit of 8,26,600. Now when we wrote the heading book profit 8,26,600, we wrote computation of book profit and a remuneration to partners. So now book profit is done. We have to calculate remuneration. You know, regarding remuneration, what is the maximum remuneration? How we calculate? Actual we can write na 7,32,000, what's there in it? But what is maximum? Sir, up to 3 lakhs, 90% or 1,50,000, and beyond 3 lakhs, it is 60% of book profit. Yes, that we have to calculate. So let's write down remuneration paid to the partners. Remuneration paid to partners being minimum of the following. Remuneration paid to the partners being minimum of the following. First one, actual remuneration. We know it is 7,32,000, right? How we got 2,44,000 plus 4,88,000 Uttar Dakshin, right? So 7,32,000 we got. Actual remuneration 7,32,000. Then the second one is maximum remuneration under section 40B. Maximum remuneration under section 40B. Now you all know, because it is profit now, up to 3 lakhs it is 90%, that is 2,70,000 or 1,50,000, whichever is higher. Obviously 2,70,000 will be higher, 90% will be higher. So let us write down 3 lakhs into 90% plus. So we wrote maximum remuneration under section 40B, 3 lakhs into 90% plus. Now what is extra? We have total book profit of 8,26,600. From that 3 lakhs we will reduce. So how much? 5,26,600 should be there, right? So plus 5,26,600 into 60% we should do. 5,26,600 into 60%. So we have 3 lakhs into 90% plus 5,26,600 into 60%. So when we calculate, we reach to 5,85,960. 5,85,960. Now let's compare 7,32,000 with 5,85,960. What is lower of the two? 5,85,960 is lower. 5,85,960. 5,85,960. Okay, that's over. Finish. What's there in it? 5,85,960. So close this. Now we wanted to calculate book profit. We did. We wanted to calculate remuneration allowed to the partners. That means what is the deduction under 40B can be given. And we calculated remuneration up to 5,85,960 can be allowed as deduction. Now we need to actually calculate the total income, right? So let's write down the heading. Computation of total income of PP traders for the assessment year. Now we have to write, because we have to compute the total income of PP traders for assessment year 22-23. So first thing, let us write particulars amount, because most of the calculation already done while doing the book profit. computation. So here we'll do the minimal possible, okay, whatever is required. So write down draw the pro forma particulars amount. Write down particulars amount. Now let me tell you certain important things. देखो, whenever we talk about business loss, so 8 lakhs business loss is there. Now to adjust that business loss, we have only 8 years time. After that, we cannot carry forward. Think about unobserved depreciation. We have unlimited time whenever we want, in whichever year we want, we can adjust from the profit, future profit. Now, as a prudent person, what will you do? You will first adjust the unobserved depreciation where you have unlimited time, or you have business loss you will adjust, which you have 8 years limited time to adjust the loss. Obviously, you will try to deduct the business loss first, and unobserved you will ignore. Okay, you will do later on if something is require, some balance is there, something like that. Okay. Second thing, we deducted unobserved depreciation of 50,000 to compute the book profit. Now that is a requirement for computation of book profit under section 40B. But for computing the total income, it is not a requirement. Okay, first we should deduct the remuneration which is actually allowed, right? After that, we'll see if we want, we'll deduct the brought forward business loss or unobserved depreciation. So first business loss, then if something left, unobserved depreciation. So that's why I will take now the book profit before unobserved depreciation. Okay. So why I did not take actual book profit? It should not be in your mind that deducting unobserved depreciation was only a mandatory requirement for computing book profit. For computing total income, first the actual expenditure should be deducted, right? Then only unobserved depreciation or brought forward business loss, whatever the case may be. Sir, but what about all other deductions which you did? They are anyhow allowed as per section 30 to 37, or we can say from 28 to 44. So that's why all others are right. They sync with normal business income, normal total income computation. But this unobserved part don't sync. So that's why we are taking book profit before unobserved depreciation. So let's write down book profit before adjusting unobserved depreciation. Book profit before adjusting unobserved depreciation. So how much? 8,76,600. 8,76,600. From that we have to deduct. We calculated just the remuneration allowed under section 40B, right? That we will deduct, because that's the only sensible expenditure to be deducted. So let's do that first. Less salary to partner as computed above. We computed above, right? 5,85,960. 5,85,960. Now we have 8,76,600, our income before remuneration, before unobserved depreciation, and we deducted 5,85,960 as remuneration as per section 40B. So what is the result? 2,90,640. 2,90,640. Write down 2,90,640. Now I will ask you that we have to compute total income. So let us deduct brought forward business loss because it has limited time. Less brought forward business loss. Less brought forward business loss. Less brought forward business loss. How much? Can we deduct 8 lakhs? Your total income cannot be in negative, right? Because of the past year's losses adjusted. But what you can do is, whatever is your profit for this year, to that amount we can actually adjust our brought forward loss. So because your profit is 2,90,640, that much business loss we will deduct. Balance business loss we will carry forward. Okay? So write down. Brought forward business loss also 2,90,640. Now total income nil. Now total income nil. Now total income nil. Now we completed the problem. One just line will write note. Note. Remaining brought forward loss. Now what is the total loss? 8 lakhs. From that 2,90,640 adjusted, correct? So balance remaining brought forward loss is 5,09,360. So note we are writing remaining brought forward loss rupees 5,09,360. 5,09,360. And unobserved we did not get the chance to deduct. So that's why. And unobserved depreciation of rupees 50,000. Unobserved depreciation of rupees 50,000 shall be carried forward. Shall be carried forward. Shall be carried forward. So that's it. This much we have to do with this problem. Okay. Now let us take up this problem. Now this problem is extension to the earlier problem. Uttar and Dakshin's problem only. Same problem. But only difference is that the brought forward business loss is 9 lakhs in this case and your unobserved depreciation is 1 lakh. Other than this part, everything will be taken from the old question only. Just now we practice the same. Now, because 9 lakhs is the business loss, which includes 1 lakh unobserved depreciation, that means 1 lakh is unobserved depreciation and 9 lakhs minus 1 lakh, 8 lakhs is the book profit. This is what the right thing. Okay. Now, when we compute the book profit and remuneration, step 1, that is take net profit as per P&L account. That will not change anyhow. Step 2, section 28 to section 44 adjustments will not change. Step 3, remuneration should be added back, that will also not change. So anyhow all the first 3 steps will not change in computation of book profit. Same like old problem only we will be taking it here also. Only step 4, that unobserved depreciation related part will change. So why should we repeat the same thing in the old problem again and waste your time and my time? So let us start solving from the step 4 itself, and step 1 to 3 till computation of book profit before adjustment of unobserved depreciation will be same taken from the old problem. Okay? Yes. So let's write down the solution. Computation of book profit and computation of book profit and remuneration allowed to computation of book profit and remuneration allowed to the partners. The partners. Let's write down book profit before. In the particulars we have to draw, amount column we have to draw. Let's draw that first, then I'll ask you to write something. Particulars amount column will write. Now you have drawn it, I feel. So let's write down. Now net profit, that add items debited to P&L account but disallowed, less items not debited to P&L account but allowed, all that already done in that problem. So we will not take that. Okay, we will directly take in the particulars column. Write down book profit before adjusting. Write down now book profit before adjusting unabsorbed depreciation. Book profit before adjusting unabsorbed depreciation. How much? 8 lakhs 76,600. 8 lakhs 76,600. 8 lakhs 76,600. Now let's write down less unabsorbed depreciation. Now this language should help you to analyze the part. Okay. Okay. So less unabsorbed depreciation allowed to the extent that unabsorbed depreciation allowed to the extent that means unabsorbed depreciation is allowed. Okay, 1 lakh is unabsorbed depreciation. It is allowed to the extent that, but not total 1 lakh. How much? Let's see. To the extent that the remaining book profit, is not less than brought forward business losses. Is not less than brought forward business losses. So now what is the brought forward business loss? 8 lakhs rupees. What is unabsorbed depreciation? 1 lakh rupees. What is book profit before unabsorbed depreciation? 8 lakh 76,600. Now suppose from 8 lakh 76,600 I deduct unabsorbed depreciation total 1 lakh. Then your book profit will become 7 lakh 76,600. But the problem is if I deduct this, then my book profit will be less than brought forward loss, and as per law it is not allowed. So I cannot deduct the entire 1 lakh. So how much can I deduct? So my duty is to ensure that my book profit is not less than brought forward business loss. So simply it should not be less than 8 lakhs. So suppose if I write my book profit is 8 lakhs, then 8 lakhs 76,600 is the book profit before unabsorbed depreciation. I should deduct something where my book profit is 8 lakhs. Okay, not go below that. So from 8,76,600 reverse calculation I am doing, minus 8 lakhs if I do, I will get unobserved depreciation of 76,600, because anyhow my book profit cannot go below brought forward business loss of 8 lakhs, and if I deduct 1 lakh it is going below that. So that's why I will allow only 76,600, right, as unobserved depreciation. Now let's see what happens. So 8,76,600 minus 76,600 unobserved depreciation. Oh, my book profit came to 8 lakhs. Correct. Now this is allowed as per law. It cannot be worse than this. So now my book profit is 8 lakhs. Everybody wrote down. Very good. Now after book profit, what we need to do? We need to just calculate remuneration. Write down. Remuneration paid to the partners being minimum of the following. Remuneration paid to partners being minimum of the following. First one, actual remuneration. Now you saw in the earlier problem, right? It was 7,32,000. Same we will write here. Actual remuneration 7,32,000. Maximum remuneration under section 40B. Maximum remuneration under section 40B. Now you know it is 8 lakhs of book profit. So 3 lakhs into 90%. Why we took 3 lakhs into 90%? Because 90% of 3 lakhs will be 2 lakh 70, or that statutory limit 1 lakh 50, whichever is higher, 2 lakh 70 only will be taken. So directly we are doing that 3 lakhs into 90%. Plus, now from 8 lakhs, if 3 lakhs is already calculated, how much is left? 5 lakhs. So plus 5 lakhs into 60%. You remember that formula? Okay. So 3 lakhs into 90%, 2 lakh 70. 5 lakhs into 60%, 3 lakhs. So 3 lakhs plus 2 lakh 70, 5 lakh 70 will come. Correct? Everybody wrote? Very good. Five lakh 70,000 will come. Seven lakh 32,000 is the actual remuneration. 5 lakh 70 is the maximum, whichever is minimum. So 5 lakh 70 is minimum. That we will allow it as deduction under section 40B. So write down in the outer column 5 lakh 70,000. Now let's continue, because in the heading we decided that we have to compute the book profit and the remuneration. We did it. Now we have to compute total income also, right? Because in the question they are asking what is your total income. So let's calculate. Computation of total income of PP traders for assessment year 22-23. Computation of total income of PP traders for assessment year 22-23. Let's write down particulars amount. And I already said that unobserved depreciation we deducted, that is only for computation of book profit. It has nothing to do with computation of total income, but all other adjustments had. So we will always take here book profit before adjusting unobserved depreciation. So particular amount, everybody drawn the table. Let's write down book profit before adjusting unobserved depreciation. How much? 8,76,600. How much? 8,76,600. 8,76,600. From that we have to reduce salary. That's already commonly to be done. So write down salary to partners as calculated above. We calculated 5,70,000, right? That we have to deduct. So salary to partners as calculated above 5,70,000. So from 8,76,600, if we deduct 5,70,000, how much we will get? We will get 3,06,600. We will get 3,06,600. 8,76,600 minus 5,70,000. So we will get 3,06,600. Now again the choice, should we deduct brought forward business loss or unobserved first? Obviously brought forward business loss, because it is limited period deduction benefit allowed. So that's why let us deduct that. So less brought forward business loss So the problem with this is we cannot deduct entire 8 lakhs loss. So at least whatever is our income, that much at least we will adjust, correct? So that's why brought forward business loss, actually 8 lakhs but restricted to the income, that is 3,06,600. So write down less brought forward business loss 3,06,600. So your income is 3,06,600. Brought forward business loss is also 3,06,600. What will be your total income? Nil, right? Write down total income nil. With lot of efforts we reach it to this stage. So let's write down the last note. Remaining brought forward loss. Remaining brought forward loss. How much? I'll tell you. 8 lakhs is your brought forward business loss. From that already 3,06,600 adjusted. Reduce that. How much will be left? That we will write here. And it is 4,93,400. So we wrote a note, remaining brought forward loss rupees 4,93,400 and unobserved depreciation of rupees 1 lakh. Array, in the old problem 50,000. This problem unobserved depreciation is 1 lakh. And unobserved depreciation 1 lakh shall be carried forward. Okay, in next year's we'll adjust it, what's there in it. Shall be carried forward. Okay, so we completed the notes, we completed the problem. This is how assessment of